The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovation. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for mental stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Go now.
The champ is here. The champ is here. All right, family. Tonight, we got a special show for you. It's your brother King Simon right here on WKSPTV. Oh, my co-hosts are going to be here with me tonight. We got the ancestral beauty in photography with educator, activist, photographer, and CEO of Dara. Brother SOLWAZI is going to be in the building. Let's give him a well-deserved round of applause. He'll be here at the 8 o'clock hour on the East Coast. Okay, don't forget, we got some stuff coming up. Just want to remind everybody, of course, if you want to spread some love, If you want to spread some love, all you have to do is go to Cash App or go to PayPal. As you see it on the screen, that's Cash App, $King Simon 3158, or paypal.me/King Simon. That's right. Don't forget, this coming Wednesday, we got this beautiful sister coming up, Shar Bates. She's a radio and TV personality, community advocate, activist, and healer. She'll be here right here on Wednesday, November 24th, and she's one of the co-hosts of Altar Candy. So if you want to be at the Altar Candy with Dr. Sabi's, they're doing a Dr. Sabi celebration on the 28th. I'm going to be there with Blue Pill and Shar Bates, and all the great ones are going to be there. Also, Sacred Secret and Amber Hassan. So we're going to be over there at 640 West. That's right, Tassili's spot. All right. Oh, and don't forget, I'm going to be producing events in Stone Mountain soon, so look out for that as we're coming into the January and the February times in 2022. We're going to be producing major events honoring the ancestors of the land. And King Simon Production presents in Georgia, health, wealth, and metaphysics on the Mountain of Stone. That's right, coming soon. If you want to find out more information about that, all you have to do is email me at IamKingSimon@gmail.com or 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. Also, me and my co-hostesses will be doing the call-in conversations with the KSP family, where topics can go wherever on any given Wednesdays. That's what's going to be happening, I'm telling you. Also, showing some love and spreading some love. Do you need health insurance? Do you need health insurance? Contact Sensei Sherly today via email. That's sherlystc@gmail.com. That's sherlystc@gmail.com. Only for those who live in the New York tri-state area. That's New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Serious inquiries only. Remember, protect your health. It is your wealth. That's right. Make sure you contact one of our co-hosts that does health insurance, and she'll big you up. Don't forget, if you are an author, if you need editing services, you can contact Suzie Script. Contact Suzie Script. If you got a book inside of you and you need it edited and you need it to be put together well, contact Suzie Script right now at 914-361-9467. That's 914-361-9467, or email her at suzies.script11@gmail.com. That's suzies.script11@gmail.com. Also, ladies, are you suffering from fibroid tumors? Are you going through mental health because of your eating habits and eating disorder? This sister MJ, Dr. MJ from pedalwise.com can give you some help, give you some guidance. Also, she does consultation. All you have to do is contact them. And if you do want to buy any products, make sure you go to their website at pedalwise.com and use the 10% off coupon code. That's the 10% off coupon code. And tell them King Simon sent you. And the coupon code is King2021. That's King2021. Just tell them I sent you, all right? They got some great stuff. Also, support my brother, one of my teachers, the one, the only Lloyd Strayhorn, world-renowned astronumerologist. That's right. Make sure you go to his website. That's Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. That's Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. And you could take his classes, buy his books, all of that right now at Lloyd-Strayhorn.com, and tell him King Simon sent you. Also, if you want to take my classes, you can take the holistic numerovation course, the BAT method, right now. All you have to do is pay for those 2 links. And guess what? You will get those 2 links. It's 8 hours, and you will own those links so you can watch it at your convenient time or at your convenience. All right. Also, if you want my books, please go to Linktree. That Linktree is right there on the bottom. Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. That's King Simon the Numerovator. You can get all 4 of my books right now on Linktree. And if you want to do a numerovation session with me, all you have to do is text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And remember, I do have a long waiting list, but I'm in December, going into January. But if you are patient, you will get it done. Also, remember, content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by the guests, speakers, or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters or its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. All right, family, we got something coming up for you at the 8 o'clock hour. Let's give that brother a well-deserved round of applause. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I don't know if y'all ready. Oh, this is going to be fire, family. This is going to be fire. What's up? 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 Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell everybody. Your brother King Simon is in the building. We in the motherfucking building. Tell them now. King Simon wants you. King Simon wants you right now to share the video. Share the video. Like the video. Thumb up the video. Share the motherfucking video, family, and stop playing. Don't let me point you out. I'm pointing you out. All right. I'm having a good time. I hope you having a good time. It's your brother King Simon. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? All those people in applause, they doing their thing. Thank y'all for applauding, man. I'm paying them money to applaud. I paid them $1 each. A whole bunch of people in there. All right, look. How you feeling today? We got a special show for you, my family got a special show for you. You know, I'm going to have some fun today because we're talking about photography. And I used to own a photography and video studio back in the day, right in New York City. Myself and my cousin, we had a big thing. And we had a good time. Oh, big up to Moshood. I got Moshood's shirt on. This is Moshood's 27th anniversary shirt. Give Moshood a well-deserved round of applause. He celebrated 27 years in the business of fashion. And the photographer that I'm bringing on, he's taking pictures for Moshood and all types of people. I got him coming on. He's an activist. He's all of that. He's an educator. So big up to Moshood, good friend of mine. He gave it to me back in the day. Yeah. And I'm drinking out of a great glass here made by Rising Sun. Yes, I am quantum alkaline. Big up to Rising Sun, my brother Rising Sun. I'll drink to that. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Unc. That's right. And while I'm drinking that, I'm drinking this too. Stop playing, you know. You got to have the good stuff also. And that good stuff is cranberry juice with water. Every nightclub that I knew, every nightclub that I ever went to, every bartender that knew me knew I never drank no liquor. I wasn't into drinking in the clubs. They knew me for either cranberry juice, pineapple juice, orange juice, or water. Them always say, Simon, we are drink. What juice you want? Every time I come up to the bar, them say, Simon, what juice you want? Our sister would say, Simon, what you want now? You want cranberry juice? I say, you know what? Do me something special. Give me a cranberry juice with some orange juice. That's it. All right? Okay, with some ice. And don't forget the lime. Put the lime in there. And then, of course, King Simon would have that juice with some lime, orange juice, and cranberry mix. Hey, boom, I was having fun. Big up to all the bartenders that helped me out in every club that I was going to, from SOBs to Temptations to Caribbean City. What else? 3Ds. I mean, every nightclub that I went to knew me for drinking juice only. I did not drink liquor. I was just a pure hype man. I was a pure hype man without the liquor. That's how I was rolling. So, like I said, today we got a special show right now. We got Ancestral Beauty in Photography. If you ever wanted to do photography or ever wanted to learn photography, this is the man you wanted to deal with or you want to get into, because not only can you find him on Facebook as at his name right there. Also, you can also find him on, contact him via email. You can contact him via those Facebook and Instagram pages. And also, if you want to do any photography with him, you could hit him up on the private messenger of Facebook, or he does answer that. And you can hit him up at a private messenger IG. So we're going to be bringing our brother on momentarily. So it is now 4 minutes before the hour, 4 minutes before the hour. Our brother is waiting backstage, but I'm waiting also for my co-host to come in, because she's supposed to be up in here and I don't see her yet. But it is what it is. Also, if you like I said, family, if you need health insurance, my co-host here, beautiful sister that she do health insurance. And I'm not going to shout out what health insurance she does, but she does do health insurance. And if you do want to contact her, because remember, protect your health, because it is your wealth. So if you need health insurance, contact Sensei Sherly. She's also an official sensei in martial arts for over 10 years. And you can email her at sherlystc@gmail.com. That's sherlystc@gmail.com only for those who live in the New York tri-state area. Serious inquiries only. Just because she's beautiful don't mean you need to contact her to go get a date and do all kind of madness. The girl's married. Leave her alone. All right. So stay focused and do what you got to do, so she can do what she got to do to save your sick backside. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. So big up to everybody that's tuning in. Let's find out who's tuning in. Make sure y'all share, and like, and do what you like. That's right. Share, like, and do what you like. We don't want no trolls in the building. Remember that we have no trolls. This is a troll-free zone. But please like, thumb up, and share the video, because we're going to have some exciting information about photography and much more on what this brother has been doing for many, 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 many years. Again, respectfully, this is a troll-free zone. So trolls, please take a stroll somewhere else. Please go somewhere else that love that stuff. I don't do that stuff. I will block you and put you in the block party. And I used to enjoy block parties back in the day too. But I will put you in the block party. It's a new way, new day and time. Block parties. You know what I'm saying? But again, tonight, we have a special guest that's going to be coming up in the next 2 minutes. And, I hope all of you had a great weekend thus far. It's now Sunday here in the United States of America. And I know I'm broadcasting all over the world, because I get hit up by all over the world, especially on WhatsApp. Of course, the whole wide world is 196,940,000 square miles of the planet Earth. And I think I see my girl in the background. I told her this was a surprise, but look at this. See the surprise? This is a surprise. Do you need health insurance? Contact Sensei Sherly today via email. That's right. That's her email there. And I told her I was going to show her some love. Let's give her a round of applause. My co-host coming in right now. Woohoo! Here's my co-host.
Oh my God. This is so funny.
Did you see that?
I did see that. It's beautiful. Thank you.
I am the king of promotion.
I love it.
Look at
This
that.
is awesome.
And on the bottom it says, protect your health. It is your wealth.
That's right. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
We're gonna do a special show on that next time. For the next time, we're gonna do a special show on that, because I know you work in health field, and I didn't want to tell the people what kind of insurance you do, but we're gonna talk about it, because health is wealth, and insurance is important. I have insurance, health insurance. I have to renew mine, but it is what it is. But I'm in the Georgia area right now. But I see my brother in the background. I'm going to pull him up in 1 minute. But how's your weekend going? As a matter of fact, happy birthday to your son. I give him a happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I gotta
Blah, blah.
close that skirt. Grab a big up the man for your birthday today. 15 years old in this, right? 16?
16, yes,
Yeah.
the big 1-6.
And what's his name?
Aaron.
Aaron, Aaron, Wagwan. Come on, 16.
16.
Yes,
Thank
no,
you.
Why, I remember when I was 16, we did have a 15-year-old girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying.
Well,
Hey, that was me.
listen, I asked him that this morning, and I said, "So you would tell me, wouldn't you, like if you're breaking hearts at school or anything like that?" He looked at me and he goes, "If you ask, I will respond to you, but I'm not gonna necessarily volunteer what I'm doing." I said, "Oh, okay. At least we're honest about it."
I'll drink to that.
Okay, cheers. I'll drink to that too.
If we talk to him, father, nothing talk to you. Talk to daddy about what I do, because that's what we do. All right. We talk about mommy later. When we bring the girlfriend over, we talk to mommy.
Oh, exactly.
That's how we do it. So I see my brother in the background. It is now 8:01, and that's a number 9, and he's born on the 27th. So we're gonna bring him on right now. Without any further ado, this brother here is an extraordinary photographer. He usually catches me out in different places, whether it's at BAM, whether it's over at the African Arts Festival. He's not only a photographer, he's an educator, he's an activist, he's a photographer, and he is the CEO of Dara, which he'll speak about. Brother SOLWAZI in the building. Let's bring our brother on right now. My brother.
Welcome.
How you doing, brother? I can't hear you. You're muted. You turn on your mic, brother. Let me unmute you.
All right. Thank you for having me.
There you go. How you been, brother?
All right. Thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
Let me introduce you to our Sensei Sherly in the building. Give her a round of applause. She's here.
Green Sensei.
A real Sensei from out of the Harlem area, man. After Mo. So how you been, brother?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well.
Oh,
getting with this New York weather, but it's all good.
Yeah, well, I ain't missing New York, so I'll tell you that. But first and foremost, want to thank you to the show, brother, and thank you for all you've done. You know, you be catching me out there and different, but every time you put that camera up, I got to put up a smile like, hey.
That's right, brother.
I got to let people know I got all my teeth. And that I don't pull it out and throw it in a jar nowhere. I don't do that. But I'm honored to have you here. How's the family on your side? How's your children, everybody? How's everybody going, brother?
Everybody's well. Thank you. My 2 boys are very well.
Yes.
I have a 19-year-old who's in the second year of college.
Yes.
I have a 12, soon to be 13-year-old who's in 8th grade. Both are doing well.
Right. One of them I met. I think both of them. One of them I met. One was born on the 10th.
Yes. That's Adigun. That's the one in college.
Yes, I remember the April 10th, I think. April 10th. Right. Yes, I remember. Yes. That's going to be a leader there. That's a leader. That's a fire leader there. That's going to be a leader.
The other one is December 16th.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. He's going to be a powerhouse in researching. He's very deeply into his head. He's a good spirit. Yeah. Just keep them focused. Keep them focused.
Absolutely. That's my job.
Well, before I pass on the next question to a supermodel and actress like herself, before I pass that on, how did you get into photography first? Let's go straight into that because we're dealing with the like the title of the flyer says here, the ancestral beauty in photography. Before we get into your education and the activists and all that, and of course Dara, please, how did you get into photography, my brother?
Well, I've always actually been a documenter of history, or a documenter from before I even learned about culture and so forth. I always like to document events and moments from high school days. But really, my focus on photography started truly about in 2007 on a trip to Ghana, on a study tour to Ghana. So it became a little bit more than just simply documenting a moment in the trip. I began looking and noticing seeing a lot of beauty within not only just our people,
Yes.
there, but the trees and the animals, and it was just like, oh, I want to capture this.
Right.
So it was a different kind of a feeling of wanting to capture, I guess, photographically. So this feeling hit me when I came back to New York after the study tour. I found myself wanting to learn more about photography. And so I just eventually invested in a camera, and then slowly started the process of really wanting to learn more. And I hooked up with my best friend, who's a videographer. He said, okay, you could come along with me, and began to practice shooting different events or different things. So I started to do that slowly but surely. And prior to that, I had always gone to all of the African festivals as an African man, love of African history and culture, go to all the festivals. But now going to the festivals became different, because now I brought my camera along to capture the people who I saw all the time in a glorious moment. So that just became the thing. So about 2010, I really jumped into the feeling of being like declaring I'm a photographer. So in a 3-year incubation period, saying, oh, I just take photos. But then in 2010, I said, no, I'm a photographer. Right. Just started doing a lot of events and a lot of different things. So yeah.
Wow, you know, that's powerful. Go ahead, Sensei. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think that's wonderful to declare who you are when you can see your own talent and your own gift within yourself and declare it. I think that's fantastic. So one question that I have is, when did you realize that your passion had fully developed? Aside from just, oh, okay, I love nature. I mean, a lot of people can say that they love nature and they love taking photos. But when did you realize that was your real gift and your talent to share with this world?
Again, in 2007, that's when it opened me up. But in 2010, when I declared it, because there's something about when you speak truth to power, when you say it aloud and you let everyone know, because now you're more responsible for what you're saying.
Yeah.
So once I said it, I really began declaring it, because I love capturing our people, the beauty of our people. That's why I named my company Dara Ancestral Beauty Photography, because Dara in Yoruba means beauty.
Right.
So about capturing the beauty in our people, capturing the beauty in what we do, especially as an educator, as an activist. I've always said, okay, I've always talked to our people about how wonderful we are historically and culturally, but just to capture those same sentiments within a photographic manner has been a blessing. Oftentimes, like, I take photos of people or our people, and they're like, wow, you made me look good. I'm like, well, you always look good, but I see the beauty in you. And because I see the beauty in you, that's what I'm capturing. I'm not trying to capture something that makes you look crazy, look weird, look off balance. I see the beauty, so that's what we do. Because one thing I learned as a photographer, you capture what you see. So if you see beauty in someone, that's what you're going to capture. If you want to catch them in an inappropriate moment, that's what you're going to capture. If you want to capture someone in glorious moments, that's what you're going to find and capture. So that's what I was able to do, and that's what I strive to do.
So basically, that's wonderful. You're saying beauty truly is in the eyes of the beholder.
Absolutely. And for Black folk, I always behold that beauty.
That's
always. Because we are all beautiful.
Yes.
And it's some of us are more photographically beautiful, but we're all beautiful. And if you really see the beauty, you'll be able to capture it via a picture or something, or capturing a moment, because that's what I specialize in doing, capturing moments of beauty.
And you know what's so funny, beautiful. This brother took this picture on the bottom here. That picture, he took that. Let me move that out the way. Hold on one second. That picture he took on the bottom, and I shared it on my Facebook and my Instagram. But he took that picture, caught me at the African Arts Festival just recently.
Right.
This year, he caught me while I got my knapsack. I'm always moving with my knapsack and stuff. I'm promoting usually, so he caught that picture right there. And he always catches some good ones. He caught me at a few places, man. And this brother has taken some fabulous documented some fabulous things, because like he said, he's no longer a photographer, but he's documenting history. Like Clemson Brown would document through video with people like Dr. Dick Gregory and people like Dr. Ben and John Henry Clark. You know, that trip to Ghana, who did you go to Ghana with? Did you go with any of the greats in history, or did you just go by yourself to Ghana?
Well, not on that particular Ghana trip, no. I was actually with Ghana with an organization called Ife Tayo.
If of course the dance organization,
right? Because I'm a long time historian with Ife Tayo.
Yes.
And lots of the students, so we were there chaperoning the students. And it was just an amazing moment.
Yeah,
and that's what I was there to do.
Wow, I talked to Mary the other day from Ife Tower, the oldest sister that teaches dance. Yes, I spoke to her, and she ran into me on Flatbush the other day. And I heard that they moved their thing into the armory over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me that even I've always been a supporter of Ife Tower and what they've been doing, and I enjoy that they dance. I remember Renee; she used to be there. Sister. She's born August the 1st, so I'll never forget her. Good sister, man. And now getting to the education of it. Now, as an educator, what type of educator are you? Are you dealing with the photo? Or are you dealing with other education? Please, let's speak on that.
Well, I mean, I beside doing photography, I work at a university. I work at Medgar College. I'm an academic.
My cousin used to be my cousin-in-law used to be the president there. Rudy.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to be president. Yeah. Rudy Crew.
And then exactly. So I'll do that, and then also I teach. I was at one point, except for the last 2 years, I had been teaching history at Ife Tayo for like 20 something years.
Wow.
So between teaching history and working at Medgar and always just talking to our people, that's me being, and also an activist. You know, I mean, I was a part of United African Movement.
Yep.
Lots of organizations.
UAM, yes.
Conferences, and you know, it's about nation building. Really, that's what it was.
Yeah, you always came.
Photography just became another outlet to document who we are as a people historically.
No, I mean, you said something very key, because you're teaching at these places, and then you might have the pictures to back this up. Also.
Right, exactly.
That's where I want to get. That's where you have the pictures to back that up. Now, how are the children receptive to this type of illustration of documenting through photography and or video? Please explain how they're receptive to, how they're receiving it.
Well, the actually photography is students are a lot more receptive to photos and pictures or via photography more than just me telling words and telling stories.
That's true.
Because, for example, when I told students about Great Zimbabwe, about how magnificent Great Zimbabwe is, the stone buildings that we had created many hundreds of years ago, and how the ruins are still there in Zimbabwe, and it's just an example of African people building great societies. And then when I showed them the photos, because I had the opportunity to go there in 2013 as a photographer and to document that, they're like, "Oh, wow, wait, you were there?" I was like, "Yes, I was there." And even in 1995, I had the opportunity to go to Kemet, or Egypt, and I was not a photographer then, but I was a documenter, right? So I did take photos, had some photos, but when I showed them the photos that I took back in 1995, they're like, "Wow, that was a long time ago." But then when I show them these same images, so when they can see the actual pyramids and say, "Look, I took this photo." So it's not just something that I heard about, but I've seen this with my own eyes, and I'm documenting it. It helps to bring history to life for youth, so that they can actually see and experience what I've experienced.
Powerful thing. Now, people that are just tuning in, please like and share and thumb up the video so we can build the algorithms for such a great historian, educator, and photographer, for brother SOLWAZI. And remember, he is an educator, activist, photographer, and CEO of DARA, which means beauty, Ancestral Beauty Photography. And of course, if you want to contact him, and hit him up via email, please hit him up at ancestral.beauty@gmail.com. That's ancestral.beauty@gmail.com. And you can also see some of his beautiful work on, of course, FB. That's at SOLWAZI. How you say the rest of the
SOLWAZI AFI OLUSOLA.
Afi Olushola at Facebook, and of course IG at SOLWAZI Olushola. Yeah, so underscore Olushola. So and what does those names mean? SOLWAZI. Please, I want to hear the name.
My full name, SOLWAZI AFI OLUSOLA. It means he who is knowledgeable and spiritual, whom God has blessed. And he who is knowledgeable and spiritual, whom God has blessed.
And what language is that? What language?
Well, Olushola, my family name is Yoruba.
Okay.
And then my first name is actually a Zulu name. Knowledge. And then Afi, it's comes from various regions within Western Africa, but it means spiritual.
Okay.
So it's like and of course the continuation of the tradition, my children, my oldest one is Adigun Olushola, and then my little one's Akindaye Olushola. So it's like,
that's powerful.
Their names as well.
Proud of y'all and proud of what you're doing in legacy. Go ahead, Sensei. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sister.
That's okay. I think that's amazing. So what advice would you have for young students and anyone for that matter who's planning on pursuing photography, on how to have their subjects be a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera? That is, if they're not planning on capturing them simultaneously or surprisingly to the subject.
Well, the first thing I would tell them is to really just learn your craft. Like, begin to love, study the idea of photography, because I'm self-taught. I didn't go to school for it. I didn't go through sessions. I just had the desire, and I literally had to learn step by step by step. So it wasn't an easy process, but because I was very passionate about it, that helped me out. So I would say to them, if you have the passion, exercise the passion, and then take the time to study and to learn about it. And it doesn't mean school, obviously, but it could mean just learning your camera, and don't rush to get the big camera. Whatever small camera you have, learn to use it to its maximum ability. And that will help you a lot as far as what you're going to do. And as far as getting people to be comfortable in front of the camera, what I tend to do is, I talk to people. I say, hey, how you doing? Because when you talk to people, first, sometimes I go places, people look at me like this. And then I say, hey, what's going on? I like your outfit. You're looking nice. And then after a while, people feel a bit more comfortable for me to capture them in a photo. Or sometimes, there's a lot of times, our own people, we don't see our own beauty, right? We're very uncomfortable, in what we look like. But I would have maybe taken a photo of them from afar.
Yeah.
I love taking candid shots, right? So I would have maybe taken a photo from afar and walk up to them and say, hey, check out this photo. I'm like, oh, wow, is that me? I'm like, yeah, that's you. I'm like, oh, okay. Because a lot of people don't realize that they have a nice look. They have a nice, focused style. A brother could be like, boom, and this deep, pensive thought. It's like, oh, I got that. But a lot of times, we're very concerned about how we look, how we feel, and so forth. But when you bring it that, you do look good.
Yes.
And you just got to, feel comfortable in front of the camera. Just relax, be yourself. That helps to break that ice, and then they'll feel more comfortable. So essentially, I would, for the up and coming photographer, I would say be comfortable. You have to be comfortable talking to people so that they can be comfortable having you photograph them. That's really one of the things. Show your love for them and show your love for the craft. So,
absolutely.
So you're breaking the ice.
Breaking the
absolutely.
ice, and then just transferring of energy.
Absolutely.
I would think, wonderful. Oh, that's incredible. Do you think your children may follow your footsteps in education or in photography?
My oldest son, I started noticing when he was in high school, he started doing a lot of tutoring, like helping other people do stuff. and he really enjoys helping people.
Yeah.
So I can see him getting into that whole education, wanting to teach people. Right now, he's studying. He's at Cornell University studying civil engineering. So that even within that degree that he's pursuing, I can see him wanting to give back and to help and so forth. So my youngest one, I'm still seeing what he wants to do.
He's still developing.
Yeah, he's still developing.
Oh, I think that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah. And congratulations, Cornell. That's incredible.
Now, a lot of people don't realize that documenting our history and documenting our travels throughout life is a form of activism. I've known, numerous photographers, just being in the radio world while I was on WWRL Radio 1600 and working with LIB and all that, and doing concerts and all that, because there's different types of documentation from music documentation to historic documentation, all of that, which one do you prefer? And as far as your activism is concerned, how strongly do you suggest that photographers also be a part of the activist world, and as far as using their photography to show that form of activism?
Well, I'll answer it like this.
Yes, sir.
I believe that your photography should represent who you are. Okay. I'm an activist. I'm an African first. I'm a Black nationalist. I'm uncompromising. I love Black people. So I have no problem. My photography showcases Black people. I
got to give that a round of applause. Hold on. I got to give that a round of applause. Got to give it a round of applause. Got to give it a round of applause. Go ahead.
Yeah, because a lot of people feel like, oh, they want to do this, but then they say, well, other people won't like it. Right. But I don't care what other people like. I showcase the beauty of what our people, of what I love, which is our people. I love history. I love culture. I love our culture. I love African culture. I'm a Pan-Africanist. So, and I love to travel. So I like to. So that's what my photography focuses. Like I specialize. Although I love capturing nature. I love like animals. I love like buildings and scenery. I love our people, but I love capturing moments with our people. So if someone is just standing there, minding their business, and I capture that moment. If someone's dancing or performing, I love capturing the moment. Especially those things I like doing, because you can't get those moments back. No. I mean, I don't mind like how I took a shot of you, my brother. You pose with a nice smile, like, hey, I can smile again. I can get that. But if you're at a distance and you're talking to someone, you're like, hey, and I capture that, you can't do that again in that same moment. So I love capturing various moments of people from different times and really capturing it. And a lot of times I see a lot of that within the artistry when we do dance, when we drum, when we sing, when there's a special moment of caring. Those are kinds of things I love to do, because when you stop that moment, a lot can be said within that moment.
Yeah, that's true.
And I hope to encapsulate that moment just so that you can say, oh, this is what happened. So it touches my heart when I shoot an event or when I shoot different events, whether it be a children's party, whether it will be an event, something at African Street Festival or BAM or something for whomever it is. Right. And they can say, you know what, I wasn't there, but looking at your photos, I see the story being told.
Yes.
And that's what I hear constantly. They see the stories being told, and I'm like, that means they get it.
Yes.
They get what I'm trying to do is to show a story, and they're getting the fact that there's a story.
Yes. And I also like the picture that you put up of Sabu.
Oh, yeah.
Transition, brother.
My brother.
Honor to him, brother. He was a great supporter of what I did as far as producing events. He was always a great supporter of the UAM and all that.
That's right.
I was glad I wasn't able to make it to the funeral, but I know when I seen that picture, I was like, yeah, that's Sabu more than likely in his thought. That was good.
Right. And that becomes also one of the most amazing things when you do in photography too.
Right.
Because then when things like that happen, like when Randy Weston passed, I was like, ooh, I have these photos of Randy Weston.
Exactly.
When Dr. Ben passed, I have photos of Dr. Ben.
That's right.
All these kinds of things you never know.
That's right.
When this moment comes and somebody has passed. Like one of a great elder within a community, Mama Ellendar Barnes, who's a professor at Medgar College and a dancer. Come through California. She just recently passed.
I heard,
last week.
Condolences,
and you know, and I knew her personally, and it's such a shock. Like, wow.
Right.
But I have some amazing. So I'm in the process now of gathering those photos together that I've taken of her throughout the years, and say, okay, just to put something together, also just to show that. Right. Because then it's like when you see people in the different times and the different cycles, you know, that's what it's about.
And you know what's so funny? I got Moshood's shirt, and I've seen you at Moshood's.
That's right, Moshood.
That's right. That's my brother. He gave me this shirt. He gave me the 20. You know, because I used to MC a lot of his shows back in the day. Right. So that's my brother Moshood all the time. And you know, working with fashion designers, have you officially worked with a numerous amount other than Moshood? Have you worked with other fashion designers?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, this top that I'm wearing right now is from Ashanti Fields.
Yes. Okay. Ashanti Fields. Yeah.
I definitely recommend their things. They focus on wares from Ghana, right, and different things. Ashanti Fields collection.
Ashanti Fields. That's it. Y'all make sure y'all support Ashanti Fields.
They make some amazing jackets. They have a nice, fierce leather jacket, but with African print on it. Nice. Wow. And then, of course, then you see this watch.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's nice.
Eco wrist. Like everything is black on. Eco wrist.
Yeah.
Got a real eco wrist.
Yeah.
That's where I get my watches from.
What is the symbol on the watch on the side?
This is an Adinkra symbol.
Adinkra symbol.
It symbolizes the long life power of knowledge, the constant learning of knowledge.
Wow. Beautiful.
So,
and what's the name of the website? Gotta pick them up.
Wrist. EcoWrist. ECOWRIST. EcoWrist.
EcoWrist.
They're on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they're on Instagram as well. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna check them out because I'm changing my wardrobe, and my wardrobe, and you know, like Dr. Khalid used to say, wardrobes, you got to be able to always move in and out of different circles. So I'm trying to make sure my wardrobe know how to. I always see you in some extraordinary outfits, brother. If it's not you, I see various people. Of course, Moshood, I always see Raif. I always see brother Raif in some extraordinary stuff too. Right, a good friend of mine. So I commend you because a lot of people don't. And brother Mfundishi in Harlem. Yeah. Always, he makes his own clothes, so he's always in some extraordinary stuff too. So I love how y'all keep that going and do what you have to do. People like yourself that I've watched over the years doing what you love and making a living out of what you love. That's commendable. Got to give you a round of applause for that. All the time. Give you a round of applause because it's not easy. I know
it's not
easy.
Yeah. I wish I could make my own clothes, but everything. But I wear African attire every day. I wear African attire every day.
Yeah.
I decided, 27 years ago, I said, you know what? I'm only going to wear African attire. Wow. I don't own suits and ties. I don't own none of that at all. Wow. I wear it all the time. Like, when you work with students, I used to work with high school students. They'd be like, what? Is that Kunta Kinte? So you got to really be strong in who you are. I'm like, who you are. This is African, this is African attire, the fun and all that stuff. But when you're confident in who you are,
right.
Yes.
It resonates.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've had like students years later come up to me and say, oh, you know what, Mr. Olusola? I'm like, I don't remember who you are. I said, oh, I remember you though, because you used to always wear African attire. I remember when I saw you like in a grocery store, you still was wearing the African stuff. I was like, yeah, so it's a kind of a thing for me. It's cultural pride,
right?
Cultural pride, cultural love of self, love of my people, and so it's just always as a reminder. So I even forget at times I'm wearing clothes that's different.
That's right.
To some of our people, but I wear it as a badge of honor and celebration of who we are every day.
Yes,
it's royal attire.
That's right.
We are wearing. Yeah, you have to wear who you are. And
as Fela Kuti said, he said, culture is a weapon, but I also say culture is a weapon and it's a shield.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it protects you against nonsense too.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then when you need to go after, you do it. Yeah.
That's right. Fell out for president. Fell out for president. I used to love that.
That's right.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sensei. I was like, go ahead.
It's funny how when we wear our attires from our homeland, people tend to make fun in the beginning because they have a lack of understanding.
Right.
But sometimes it's almost like a defense mechanism for them when they cannot comprehend what it is that we are saying, our statement, and in standing firm in who we are as whole. Right. So I commend you for that, for making that decision and actually standing by it, because that energy resonated to a lot of people, obviously, because if your student can come back and say to you, I remembered that. Right. So it's not just him, it's definitely others that you are not even aware of. So thank you for doing that.
Salute. Family, it is now 30 minutes after the hour. Now, I know my brother has a nice little slideshow he wanted to drop on us about. You still want to do that, brother? You still?
Absolutely.
Because I know you got some stuff. Any other questions you wanted to ask Sensei before we move into the slideshow he has?
Oh, not at this time. I'm excited to see it. Thank you.
I want to remind everybody we have brother SOLWAZI on, of course, as our guest. Give him a well-deserved round of applause, of course. And he's an educator, activist, photographer, and CEO of Dara, and of course, Ancestral Beauty Photography. Remember, give him a contact our brother, and show him some love. ancestral.beauty@gmail.com. Before we go into the slideshow, brother, do you do any exhibits? Are you doing any photo exhibits? Have you produced any of those yet, or are you willing to do a virtual one?
I actually have. I have done a few. And I recently was part of the Harlem Fine Arts show, for the last several months previously.
Yes.
And I've done some live shows through Medgar Evers College and some other places as well. So I will definitely keep you informed when in the upcoming year when I'm have my work on display, because a lot of my stuff, a lot of people don't know I have my works, a lot of my works framed.
Yes.
And for sale as well. So
that's it.
And I'm gonna show you some. I'll show you some of them that can be as well, because a lot of people just see me in the community shooting different things at the festivals and things like that. Yeah, I shoot that as well. But when I travel, I also have a lot of those things for sale. And I also shoot for people for hire.
Yes,
I shoot for different organizations, private organizations, larger organizations. I've shot stuff for United Nations. I've shot stuff for. I shoot for Senator Kevin Parker. Shoot stuff for local baby showers. I just shoot. As long as you my people and we showcasing your beauty, I'll do that.
Right.
I love that you give back to the community.
Thank you.
And I think it's wonderful, because a lot of times we're looking for people. Our people are always looking for someone to capture the beauty in whatever it is that we're celebrating, but I don't want to put anyone down, and it has nothing to do with color, obviously, but since we're talking about our people, I find that it's very difficult to relate to someone who is not like us, or who doesn't understand what we find beautiful and what we want our photographers to capture in the essence of our of the photo or the story that is being told. So what would you say to a client who is actually looking for someone, and in this case, in this type of position, that for example, I would like a photographer to come in and capture the essence of my beauty?
I will simply say, when I point them to see, so they can look at my work and see what that is, and to say, listen, that's what I do. Yes. My specialty is that. As a matter of fact, a client I had a couple of years ago, it was for an organization. So one of the people in the organization follows me on Instagram and Facebook and knew my work. And the organization that she works with was like, okay, they had a photographer previously to shoot the children and the organization, and they needed to document the children again, but they didn't like the way. I guess it was a white photographer, and they really like the way they captured these black folk and people and Spanish speaking people. They didn't like the way they captured them.
Right.
And they said, "SOLWAZI, I know you can do better than that. We want you. You know, I recommended them to hire you. So they saw my work, and they hired me, and they were like, see, that's what we want to do. And it's just because sometimes if people don't see value in the other, they're not going to capture it. When I see value in that person's beauty, I see value in their grace, and it's not just female beauty, brothers' beauty as well. You know, children, the beauty of children, elders. That's what I see. So that's what I specialize in. So
that's it. So it's the desire. It's the common denominator of desire. Between oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, friend. By the way, I was just kidding about my whole beauty thing.
Whatever, girl. Stop playing. You got beautiful pictures.
Simon said that you're a model, so I don't know. Maybe
I already said she was a model. Yeah, and she's an actress. So stop playing. And a singer.
And a singer. Okay.
I'm bigging her up more than she's bigging her up.
You know me, King Simon. I would never toot my own horn. That's just
right. Let me toot it. Look at these beautiful pictures you took with her. Look at these beautiful pictures you took with a photographer, and you telling me you stop playing. Stop playing. I'm gonna give you a round of applause just for this photography. Just for this, I'm gonna give you a round of applause. See, stop playing. Yeah, but let's get right in. Just want to let people know we have Brother SOLWAZI in the building, and please support our brother. Of course, you can go to his Facebook on the screen right here. Go to his Facebook. You can go to his IG on the screen. Remember, we're broadcasting also on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you support him on Facebook and on YouTube and what we're doing. Also, remember, you can email him. You see the email right there at the bottom. That's ancestral.beauty@gmail.com. That's ancestral.beauty@gmail.com. He does travel. If you want personal photos, you want professional things, but for your wedding or ceremony or whatever, the brother will support you and show you some love. And remember, this is reciprocal stuff. This is not freebie. This is reciprocal energy. It's all about circulating funds, and the funds will come back to you. So again, that's what I'm promoting. That's how we're doing. Are you ready to show that slideshow, my brother? You ready?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so let me put it up on the screen, and you let us know what you want to do and how. Let me see. I'm putting it on the screen right now, and yes, we see some beautiful. Yeah, okay. It came up so far. We're here with water. I see water up there.
Absolutely. Okay. So this first image, this was taken in Brazil.
Oh.
It's a long time ago. This is probably like I don't know, well over 10 years ago. This photo, but this is in Bahia, Brazil.
Man, that's beautiful, brother. What ocean or what water mass?
I don't know the ocean. I don't know the. I don't know. I was. I don't remember.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm going to the next one.
Go ahead.
So this is also in Brazil. This is in Salvador, Bahia.
Beautiful.
It's like the vibrant beauty of the ocean and the lighthouse.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And again, this is also Brazil. So I like sunset shots.
Yes.
Now, this you see is like you see it's a cross.
Yes. Yes.
So it's like double crosses crossed over each other. So in the daytime, it's just like two white crosses crossed over each other. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm not necessarily into that.
Right.
But once the sun began setting, it took about so many shots to get that sun, because the way the sunset goes, it falls down to a particular point. And I was like, that's what I want. And I captured that particular moment. I love the shadowing on it. But again, I've got some of my best sunsets in Brazil.
Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
And now this brings us to Canarsie.
That's Canarsie Pierce?
That's Canarsie Pierce.
Get the heck out of here. No.
And this wasn't colored or anything. If you ever watch the sunset, sunsets can range, as you're watching, it can range from very much orange to purples to all these different kinds of things. These are the kinds of things that all you got to do is wait for it.
I don't live too far from Canarsie. Jesus Christ.
I know, right? You got to see what you're missing.
Wait a minute.
Go back.
one of my co-hosts, Katana Risden, Sister Nujurney is on there saying that's beautiful. Yeah, that's in Canarsie, girl. Stop playing.
Thank you. Yeah, that was Canarsie Pier. This shot right here, this shot, I took this in Zimbabwe. I took this in Zimbabwe. You know, children are the most beautiful people to shoot. Especially candidly, because they'll just look at you, they'll stare, they'll shyly look at you. And this is a photo that I have featured in a book called Brooklyn on My Mind. By Dr. Myra Brown Green. It's called Brooklyn on My Mind. I was one of the featured photographers in this series, and I featured this work in that as well.
That's beautiful, really beautiful.
Thank you. And now this brings us to St. Lucia.
Woo, Sakafet.
Yes, right. But again, I love sunsets, and to see, you know, sunsets like this and to capture it, this is what I live for. As far as moments and things like that.
Very pretty.
People, his contact is scrolling on the bottom. So make sure you support the brother at any cost to get that contact. Whoa. I know this must be BAM.
No, this is not a band, but this was a show that was doing they were doing African dance. And again, I love to capture movements. So this is during a performance, but I just captured this moment. This is one of my favorite shots I've captured.
Wow, that's a beautiful.
How do you keep the camera still to capture it without it being blurry? Like
well, it's just playing with the settings, knowing how to do the settings, because that's the thing about a camera. When you get a camera, and you have to learn how to shoot it in a manual way, manually. Because if you shoot in automatic, then you can't capture stills. I mean, quick movements in a certain way. Because then you depend on the camera to do it yourself. But if you put it in a manual mode, then you, and I know from dancing, if I'm capturing people who are moving really fast, and there's a certain kind of setting. You know, I adjust the shutter speed, adjust the aperture. I adjust different things to make sure I can capture it a particular way.
Oh wow! So lenses wouldn't matter in this.
Lenses always matter. Lenses matter a lot because the kind of lens you have in photography, we call it your glass. The glass that you have does a lot because now, like whenever people see me, they see me typically with two cameras.
Okay.
Two camera bodies and two different size lenses. My longer lens, which is a 70 to 200 lens, that lens cost me $2,500.
Wow.
Just right. So no, I built up to that because that lens captures things in a very sharp way, in a very focused way, and it does really well in low light as well.
Wow,
so and you know, so your lenses can matter. They can help and the body. Or the camera body that you have will matter as far as processing as well.
Wow. Now, do you have classes for young people if you want to take photography classes? Do you do?
I don't do any photography classes.
Okay.
I don't do any. I mean, I'll give anybody who comes up to me, I'll share what I know because I'm still learning. You know, when you're self-taught, the beautiful thing about being self-taught is that you tend to not follow everyone you see, right? But then the challenge is now you have to learn a lot of the technical things differently. So I've learned over the years, began learning technical things. But the most important thing about photography is having a good eye. If you have a good eye to capture things, then the skill set or how to use your camera, all those things could come eventually. But the most important thing is having that eye to capture. Now this was a rites of passage ceremony that I caught, and this was in DC.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Now this moves into Nigeria.
Woo! Yes.
So,
Absolutely.
Look at that hairstyle. Whoa!
Exactly. So within this particular photo, this is a candid shot. But what I did in this photo, because the sister was obviously she was the focal point. So I just did something in this editing software called Lightroom to make the background black and white.
Yes.
She just simply stands out.
That's beautiful, brother.
Yeah.
Oh man, brothers and sisters, y'all got to. I'm telling you, this man, you could even do. You'll help you if authors needed your help to work with certain authors. Would you do? Like you said, you work with another author. Would you work with any other authors as far as?
I'll work with anybody, brother.
Oh, great.
Well, not anybody.
Not exactly.
I work with lots of people.
Yes. Okay.
This is also Nigeria doing the Oshun Festival.
Nice.
You know, again, showcasing the beauty of our people, the mass of our people in a coordinated flow. Just beautiful.
Just beautiful.
Nigeria, yes. Then this brings us to Haiti. I took this photo in Haiti. These are two, again, a candid shot, twins, but you see the different personalities just from the shot.
Different.
One is looking at me like I'm not impressed. The other one is like, oh, I'm cute. You see?
Exactly. Oh my goodness, look at them.
Our children are beautiful. I've had the opportunity to go to Haiti 5 times. Love it. Beautiful.
Our co-host is from Haiti right there. Our co-host.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comment est là?
Oh, muy bien, merci. Vous parlez créole de toi, ou prend 2-3 mots?
A little bit.
He said a little bit.
A little bit.
Me too. A little bit.
Okay. And this is in Arizona.
Yeah, I've been to Arizona. Yes, definitely, bro.
You know, the only thing I didn't get in Arizona, I want to take a photo of a scorpion, obviously not attacking me, but a scorpion, but I didn't see any of those. But
now, which part of Arizona you went? Did you go to Sedona?
I was around Sedona. I went to Sedona and into the area of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I went to Sedona.
Bang! That's a photo.
Wow.
Look at the Grand Canyon. Whoa!
And the Grand Canyon is one of those places when I saw, I was like, wow, I'm here, because I went to Arizona to go see some college friends, and it was just amazing. But when you look at the Grand Canyon, it looks like, as I'm looking in with my own eyes, it looks like a painting. I'm like, this doesn't look real, because you see all these different shades of colors and distances, and so it's like, wow, it doesn't look real. Yeah. I mean, it's just so overwhelming in terms of how massively large the Grand Canyon is. So,
you know, and what I love about, you know, going to like places like Sedona, they try to keep the color scheme of nature.
Yes.
Even McDonald's, you can't come with no madness in McDonald's. They can't come. They have to keep the color scheme of McDonald's going on.
Right. Exactly.
Love it in there.
Now this brings us to, oh, you have a question?
Oh no, I'm in awe.
Now this brings us to Ethiopia. So
I thought it was Ethiopia.
I get a lot of my Ethiopia. Oh, I was in Ethiopia in 2019. Beautiful. Wow. Beautiful. Recommendation to go there.
Now, was that at Lalabella?
This is in Lalabella. Exactly. This is
in Lalabella. Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that. Beautiful. Yes. The chief, the priest.
Yes. Exactly. Now you see, I like the fact that you see the priest on the stairs.
Yes.
You see the priest, and then you see the people on top. This is one of the grand temples that were built, these churches that were built from the ground down.
Right.
And they were built from the ground down so that people would not, so that during that time period of more than 900 years ago, there were people who were destroying churches and things like that.
Yeah.
But in order to hide it, they said, well, if we build it from the ground down, from a distance, people will never see it coming.
That's right.
So these are actual churches. And the funny thing is, although these are monuments, these are UNESCO sites where they're sacred and so forth. I mean, not sacred, but they're respected heritage places. But to the Ethiopians themselves, to our sisters and our brothers there, they still use these churches as worshiping places that they actually worship on a regular.
That's right.
Still.
That's right.
This is also Ethiopia.
Wow.
I love this shot because, again, Ethiopia is mountainous, but I love that little red house. I'm like, imagine you lived in that little red house.
Wow.
And it's along a road. People are just always driving around your house.
Wow. Man, bro. These are great pictures. People, y'all got to support brother SOLWAZI, man. Look at this. Wow.
Capturing moments. So I shot between two people.
Yes.
Just to capture this beautiful elder in Ethiopia.
Man.
Beautiful.
Man.
And then this is at one of the churches in Lalibela.
Reading the scriptures.
He's reading his thing in Amharic, the language of Ethiopia.
Yes.
These little Bibles. He's reading his little Bible.
The scriptures, yes. You remind me of what Renoko Rashidi was doing, brother.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, my brother. May he rest in peace. That was my brother, man. I brought him into New York.
That's my good brother. First trip, I met him in 1995 on my first trip when I went with Dr. Ben.
Oh, yes. Most definitely.
He was assisting Dr. Ben in Egypt.
Yes, he was. Yes, him. He worked with Ivan Van Sertima back in the day. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Wow. And this is a photo I took in Ethiopia as well. This is one of my favorite photos ever. It's a candid shot, and again, just to see how religiously fervent people are there. She has the Bible on her head and was in her moment. So I spoke and I had spoken to my the person who's doing my tour. He said, "Listen, it's okay. You can." I said, "I can photograph." He said, "Yeah." I said, "All right, it's on." That moment was just so amazing to me. Yeah. So again, I did a similar thing like before, like where everybody else I put in black and white. I just left her in color.
That's so beautiful. Very nice.
And then this is a little girl in Ethiopia, and you see the ash on her forehead?
Yes.
Because again, here we used to just Ash Wednesdays for those who are Christian.
Yes.
Sometime around close to Easter.
Yeah.
But they do it as part of it's not just simply limited to that time period.
Right. To see some of your work, they can go to Facebook and Instagram, right?
Yes, not these though.
Not these. Yeah, no, yeah. These are
works, like some of the works in Ethiopia, I have actually framed in
okay, good. This is exclusive for King Simon production of King Simon Presents people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me give that a round of applause, please. There it is.
It's beautiful. Do you have a plan on? Sorry, go ahead, sir.
I was just gonna say this is Tanzania coming up. Go ahead. What you
Tanzania. Woo!
Do you ever plan on having, or if it ever comes to mind, plan on having a showing?
I do. I have. And I've had, and I will definitely do so in the future.
I think that would be amazing because this right here, all of these pictures, I think you capture such beauty. And they're strong, and I think it also opens up the minds of other people who hasn't traveled to these places, so that they can see, and just help to educate them in that way. So yeah, thank you for capturing them. I think they're amazing.
Thank you.
I want to big up to Shaquita Camille. Big up to Shaquita Camille she's a very extraordinary African dance, and also she's an author. Big up to her and her son, of course, who was in Lion King to play. Big up to him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes. Oh man, go ahead, brother.
So now we are Tanzania. We have this brother. Again, a moment captured. Him just selling his fruits on his bicycle.
Remind me of Jamaica, man. Remind me of Jamaica.
Yeah, exactly.
And Haiti.
That's one of the things you can be anywhere in the world.
It's the authenticity of it all for me that wows me. Everything about them wows me, and the children, the capturing of the children, and their big, beautiful eyes, and their innocence is just amazing.
Thank you. And this is Zanzibar, because Tanzania it was a combination between Tanganyika and Zanzibar, so they just combined it to make Tanzania. So then, although Zanzibar, you have to take a boat to get there. Yeah, but it's like neighboring there, so it's part of that. And this is a young brother who I captured just sitting on the beach, and it's like it just reminds me of the wonder of children who could just look down the ocean and wonder what's next for him.
I do that all the time when I go to the beach. Just sit there. I just sit there, and I just remember, even in Jamaica, I used to just sit there, just like.
Oh, okay, exactly.
Look at this.
And this is Zanzibar. Again, another candid shot.
Yes, the Muslim system.
Zanzibar is famous for its doors. They have these doors that they got from, I think it's from India and different places. They had all these very these like very strong, powerful doors that they got from the interior of Africa, from again India, from other places as well.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to capture some of the elements of these doors as well.
Wow.
Zanzibar, a man in a fishing boat.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. As far as the doors go, were they all metal or?
No, primarily they were wood, but they all had these like, I have like different shots like of a full door, but like a lot of times, a lot of these doors, they're very unique in structure. It almost becomes like that's part of the thing. In Zanzibar, you go to this place called Stone Town, and that's where they have all the different. You walk around and people look at the different doors and see how they're done, because different, depending on where it is, the doors came from different places, or they were made through different from other countries or within Africa, but they're very huge doors as well.
Wow.
Now this photo, oh sorry, go ahead.
So I was going to ask, do you think the designs on the doors symbolizes anything special or about where they came from? Yes,
they do, and I cannot remember, to be honest with you, because like when I did a tour, they will say, oh, this is this and this is. I was like, oh, that's amazing. Just can't remember everything.
Yeah,
but yes, they're very distinctive, and some of them were just showing opulence and wealth, because Zanzibar was a place that initially Arabs were like heavy traders. So Islamic influence is heavy in Zanzibar. And even some of the Africans today, you know, they still speak they speak oh my God, Arabic. They speak Arabic and in Arabic and so forth, and follow very strong Muslim tenements. And some follow traditions, other traditions in Africa, but it's a heavy Muslim population. So some of their stuff, some of their doors came from Arabia and different other places like that. And unfortunately, Zanzibar also is where some of these Arabs enslaved a lot of Africans as well.
Right.
A lot of I also documented some of that as well in the museum that's there.
Wow.
So now we leave Tanzania, and now we're upstate New York. This is a photo I just took upstate New York.
Whoa.
Upstate New York. Contrast. So again, I find beauty no matter where I go. Right?
Exactly.
Very nice. Looks like a painting.
Oh, sorry. What?
It's so beautiful. It looks like a painting.
Yeah.
And where's this? Now, before you move to the crocodile or the alligator, where did you take this picture at, brother? Before you move to the crocodile. It's like this picture behind you, behind on the flyer here. What picture where did you take that picture?
Behind see, I'm only seeing right now. I can only see
New York. The one that you took upstate New York.
Oh, the flyer that I put you on the flyer.
That wasn't that.
That picture. Yeah, where did you take that picture?
Okay, that was in oh my gosh, I was just there. That was in Guatemala.
Oh, that was the one that you took in.
Right. Those photos, I was just in Guatemala. That was taken by the amazing Chiquita Camille.
Chiquita, give her a round of applause. She did a good job. It was a cell phone photo, but it was good. It was good. I tell her. She did a good job. Yes, she did good.
Definitely. I haven't even worked because I haven't even gone through my Guatemala photos as yet. I've been working on other projects because I was in Guatemala in October.
Okay.
Even review those yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice.
Now we're coming to a close. Now this is in Louisiana.
Go ahead. Wow. Real gator.
I was on a swampland tour. This is just one of the photos I took.
Wow, he looked like he was daring you to come out there. Come on, hang out with me.
Exactly. They were just sliding through the bayou. And this is the last image that I'll share, which is just a basic nature shot.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And I was actually doing a photo shoot with someone, and it was actually a high school graduation photo shoot. But even while I'm doing a photo shoot and a person say, okay, I'm changing, I'll see something that I see that captures my eye. And it was just these bees congregating on flowers and different things. So I just wanted to capture that because that's what it's about. Sometimes you just have to be ready as a photographer too. Yeah. And that's what I would tell someone who's interested in photography. You just got to be ready to capture something. And
just be in the moment.
Be in the moment. Be ready for it.
Wow.
Beautiful.
What, that was the last picture?
Wonderful.
The last picture, Bob.
Round of applause. Woo, man. That was. Gotta give him a round of applause for that one, man. Oh my goodness.
So I just try to bring you. I brought you through 8 countries.
Yes.
8 countries. Just photographing. That's it. But but again, I love to travel. I love to capture our people in wherever I go, and I love to capture the land. And that's it.
Well, I want everybody to support our brother. Please, let's give him another round of applause. Please go to his website. His email. Hit him up. That's ancestral.beauty@gmail.com. Don't forget, hit him up also on his Facebook. Of course, Facebook.
He knocked himself out.
He sure did. It's so funny.
Facebook and Instagram.
But no, seriously, your work is incredible. I think the world is going to be completely captivated with everything that you've captured fully, because they're simple, a lot of them, but they're so strong, as I said before, and they're so beautiful that I don't think you could have done any better. Welcome back.
I know, welcome back. Forgive me, I'm in the mountains here, so sometimes it happens. But great job. But whatever y'all saying, go ahead, say.
I was just complimenting him and commending him on the work that he has done so far, and I think the world will definitely benefit from those captions.
Yes.
And I say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your gift.
My brother, thank you very much once again. Give him a well-deserved round of applause, man. Thank you for all that you're doing, man.
My pleasure.
I was just honored to bring this type, because I was in love. I used to be in love with photography when I was a child and young too. So I had aunts that was journalists and uncles that were journalists in Jamaica for magazines and newspapers. So I'm just definitely had to. When I seen you, I said, man, I got to interview this brother. And please tell Miss Camille that we do have to catch up and make that happen, and do it with her and her son and make it happen with what she's doing and what he's doing, because he's doing great work, growing into the person that he is. I'm loving what he's becoming, and I'm loving what your children are becoming. And I want to thank you again for coming out and being a part. Any last words, my brother, you'd like to say?
I want to say thank you to you, King Simon, for having me on.
Yes, thank you,
Sensei, for also having me and giving me the opportunity to share my work of us with us.
Yes.
And just as a reminder, I do have things, if you're interested in some of these items are on sale. They have them in framed. Some of them are on canvas, some of them are on just in photo paper, but they're framed. And also, if you definitely need a photographer to capture, to shoot an event for you, no matter where it is, as you said, I will travel.
You will travel.
I will travel. Let me know. Hit me up on my different channels as suggested. But I really just appreciate the opportunity to share and to say once again, I love African people. I'm African. I'm proud. I love Black folk.
Yes.
Don't want to be nowhere else but with Black folk.
That's right.
Uncompromising. And that's my vision.
That's it.
Just to get us to see how beautiful we are, so that if you see your beauty, you won't damage your beauty. Damage yourself. And that's why I call my photography company Dara ancestral beauty photography. Nara just means beauty. I want you to know it's an ancestral thing. We're just reaching back and connecting.
Man, thank you once again. Give him a well-deserved round of applause, man. Thank you. If no one's giving you your flowers, brother, I gotta give you the flowers before you can go. Go to the ancestral realm. That's why I did this, because I admire you, and I see my brother who used to be a photographer who transitioned from the Amsterdam News. He was a good brother, and I seen that he passed, and I always wanted to show him some love and respect. But certain photographers that I've known for years in the media world, and they not here no more. They disappeared. But thank you very much for all that you do, brother, and you keep doing what you do, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate
all right, all right, my brother. You be safe out there, man. Peace and love.
Thank you so much.
That's our brother. SOLWAZI, give him a round of applause, family. Make sure you show him some love, please. Make sure you show him love. Woohoo! Woohoo! We're showing him some love, man. Make sure you go to his IG page and his FB page over there. Of course, you can see some of his work. Not all that you've seen on. You're going to see some other work, but all that you're going to see. You're not going to see the stuff that he exclusively shown here, but you can purchase it. It's all framed. A lot of the stuff he got framed, and talk to him, link with him, hit him up on his private message on FB and on IG. Also want to thank our co-host, our other co-host who was in. I thought she was working. Yeah. I thought she was working. I didn't know she, Sunday she said she works, so that's why I didn't send her the link. But of course, Sister Nujurney, see her sculling her job in Jamaica. We call sculling. That's what she just skipping work, and she's not telling nobody she has skip work. I do. So big up to her. And of course, big up to Sensei, beautiful self, and happy birthday. I know you're celebrating with your son. I know I can't keep you. I don't know if you're going to IG next. I don't know what you're doing. But if you want to go to IG, we can do that. Let me know.
Yes, let's do that.
Thank you for popping up and showing your love. And let's see who's in the chat that's showing love also, so we can show them some love and respect. Yeah, you got lost, King. Yeah, I did get lost. Where were you? You got lost too, Katana. We don't know where the heck you are. But like they said, like she said, we had beautiful pictures. Birthday. It's not my birthday. It's a celebration I had. 26 years in promotion and production. It's not my birthday. I'm just woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
That's amazing.
But again, big up to brother SOLWAZI. Amazing work, like Tracy said, and of course, beautiful Shaquita Camille. Big up to her, because she also took a few pictures also with him, and big up to her and her son. I got to get them on soon. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Tracy. Thank you very much. Yes. Man, that was beautiful. Wasn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it really was beautiful.
Man.
I love things like that. I love black and white photos. I think they're extremely dramatic.
Yes.
And you can see the intensity of everything that he did. Because there's a focal point in every picture.
Yes.
Where your eyes automatically just go right to it. And so it's his pictures are great. They are attention grabbers.
Yes,
I'd say. So I think he did a phenomenal job. And
yes, he did. I mean, just like this black and white picture on the side here. You see that picture right there? That just captures. That's why
you know who editing is great. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. I really do. I'm extremely grateful to have you help me and share these great things that are going on, and just partnering up with the projects that are going on, that are happening, that we can't really speak on just yet, but I almost slipped.
But they will happen. We can't speak about the movie that you got coming out. We got to speak on that movie with Sensei, Professor Mo. Big up to him and the whole movie. Blood Sports. That's going to be big. Blood mix. Yeah, I keep on saying blood sport. I'm here thinking about this other movie.
It's a sporting movie.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Smack. You know what I'm saying? He's going to throw me up and put me in a lock.
I know. Hey, listen, you already know what it is.
The finger lock that Professor V used to put everybody.
Those are my favorites.
Yes, those locks there. Ooh, they are. Ooh, they can. Ooh, Lord.
I love them. I don't have big hands.
Yes.
I always use my the finger locks to
the finger
get
lock.
my way.
Yeah, they definitely help to manipulate.
Absolutely.
But family, before we close out, I want to make sure I run these commercials. So I'm gonna put you in the backstage real quick, and we're gonna run these commercials and bring you back for the prayer close out. Okay? All right, family. That's our beautiful sister. Give her a round of applause. Yes, that's our sister, of course, Sensei Sherly. That's right. Hit her up on IG. Hit her up on Cash App and hit her up on PayPal. And don't forget, also Nujurney. She's one of the other co-hosts. Matter of fact, we're going to be doing some other special things coming up, of course. Call-in conversations with the KSP family. We're going to be doing that. I'm telling you, family, it's going to be off the hook because you don't know what the heck we're going to talk about and what we're going to say. Believe that. Where topics can go wherever. Any given Wednesday, we're going to be doing things. I ain't even put a topic on that one because I know we could go somewhere else with it. You know what I'm saying? With those two and myself, Lord have mercy. Libras and Aquarius are cray when we come together. Also, this coming Wednesday, family, we got something special for you this Wednesday. We got Shar Bates. Yeah. We got Shar Bates coming up. Radio and television personality, community advocate, activist, and healer right here in Georgia. Wednesday, November 24th at 8 p.m. Make sure y'all tune in, subscribe to get the notification. And also, I got big things coming up in Georgia right here in the Mountain of Stone. We got some big events coming up. That's right. We got some big events coming up. Also, for our beautiful sensei, do you need health insurance? Contact Sensei Sherly today via email at sherlystc@gmail.com. Showing love for your health. Only those who live in the New York tri-state area, serious inquiries only. Not because she's looking good, not because she's fine. You're going to email her. She's taken already. Do not mess up, all right? Protect your health. It is your wealth. I just want to let y'all know that. Yep. Also, Suzie Script, if you want editing services, if you're an editor, if you're an author, a journalist, a blogger, this sister can help you with your books and ebooks, all of that. Give her a call at 914-361-9467 or email at suzies.script11@gmail.com. That's suzies.script11@gmail.com. If you have fibroid issues, tumors, if you're going through mental disturbance and all that, this sister can help you also at pedalwise.com. That's pedalwise.com. She got great products. And you can use the coupon code right there. That's King2021. That's our coupon code, King2021. Pedalwise.com. Hit up Dr. MJ and she'll show you some love, all right? Make sure y'all hit her up. Also, our brother, Lord Strayhorn, make sure you get his books, get his newsletters, and make sure you take his classes on his website. That's Lloyd-Strayhorn.com, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. That's my brother, one of my teachers. And if you want to take my course, Holistic Numerovation, it's an 8-hour course, 9 phases. Early bird prices right now is $222.22. 8 hours. Believe this. You're going to enjoy every bit of it. And it's about to go to Udemy. Part of it is going to Udemy, mind you. Big up to Jackie Levine, who's doing that for me. And don't forget, my books are available. Purchase all my books through Linktree. That's linktree.com. That's Linktree/ King Simon the Numerator, King Simon the Numerator. And if you want to do a Numerovation session, please text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. That's right. I do have a waiting list going into December, into January, but if you're patient, we can hook you up like that. And let me bring on the sensei to say this for us, because this is the content disclaimer. I want to make sure I bring her on right now. Let me bring her on right now. Sensei, go ahead and say it for us, please, Sensei, please.
Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guests, speakers, or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel broadcaster and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised.
Woohoo! Gotta let them know. Gotta let them know. Gotta let them know. We ain't playing with them. That's what that means.
Absolutely not.
Don't mess up. We ain't trying to disrespect nobody, but don't disrespect us. And I even got it in the description of every video and what it is. I even got the laws in the bottom of every video. So we try. I'm not trying to get my channel taken down, but it is what it is. So we don't do disrespectful stuff up here. That's why we don't allow trolls up here. We ain't into trolls.
Okay.
Trolls, please go somewhere else. But we got a prayer that we want to give y'all, beautiful. We got a prayer we want to give them, right? By Dr. Delbert Blair. Please go to his legacy shop if you want to show some love to Dr. Blair. That's our late great ancestor, our beautiful brother who was born February the 13th. He transitioned at the age of 83 years of age. So go to his website. That's www.themetacenter2.com. That's www.themetacenter2.com for his books. He got like 3 to 4 books he's written already. They transcribed a lot of it because he was really a griot who really shared information. So they transcribed, Brother Tony and his whole crew over there at the Meta Center transcribed a lot of his words and put them into book form so you could read it. And you could get his Faraday Tech. Faraday Tech, those that don't know what Faraday Tech is, Faraday Tech is something that can protect your computer just in case there are blackouts, just in case there are blasts due to sun flares from the sun or whatever, or any type of blast that come from nuclear dropping or bomb droppings around the world. That is a Faraday Tech that can protect all your computer devices and your phone devices. Also, he has that on the website. Magnets for healing different parts of the body, healing different parts of your soul. I've done magnet therapy. They got magnets. Also, they got diodes that put in back of your phone to lessen the frequency from the 5G or the 4G or whatever you're using. They got that on that website. That's the metacenter2.com. They still have them available on Dr. Blair's website. So once again, let's give Dr. Blair and Tony and the whole crew a well-deserved round of applause for all that they're doing to help our people. And last but not least, let's do our prayer time. And of course, our beautiful sensei is going to set it off with prayer because she's a praying woman, especially for those 2 children. Let's send a prayer for those 2 children she have, all my children, and of course, Nujurney's children, and all of our grandchildren. Well, I'm the only one that got grandchildren. I got 11 of them, and another one about to come in February. So big up to that. So are you ready for the prayer, beautiful sister? Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Today is your son's birthday. Let's send that prayer out for energy. Give it to him. All right? Go ahead, my sister.
Please, Universal Creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and your love now.
And I'm going to say, please, Universal Creator, know in our hearts that we love you. Please protect us and this planet on which we live now. Please open our minds, our spirits, and our souls to receive only truth and your love now. Again, enough praise and respect to Dr. Blair for what he shared with us and shared with the world. He wanted us to do it in a synchronicity fashion, a synchronized fashion all over the world. So big up to Dr. Blair and all that he do. And my sister, I'm going to put you in the backstage. I want to thank you very much for that and all that you do and all that. And give your sons a big round of hug and love and round of applause. Happy birthday to him now, 16 years of age. Man, he's doing it. Oh, I see him in his football uniform and all that stuff. So big up to him. Woo, big up to him. And I'm proud of you. Thank you very much, sister. Hold on, and we'll be right back with all that. All right, sis? Thank you very much. Hold on 1 second. That's right. Let me put on the music. Get ready to get on out of here. Take a step to the rear and get the heck on out of here. This music here was produced by Clive Hudson, the late great Clive Hudson from from the great Ja Love, and the brother that produced this. And of course, he had produced this same rhythm for Barrington Levy back in the day. Black and White Story, that was my song, but Barrington Levy sang Black Roses. Broader Than Broadway. If you can hear the rhythm, it's Broader Than Broadway rhythm. Produced by Ja Life, the great Ja Life from back in the day. Those who know Ja Life from Utica Avenue, he's still doing his thing. He's into the health and all that. So big up to Ja Life, who I was able to see at Clive Hudson's funeral with Mikey Jarrett the other day. Look, we're about to close out. Want to thank each and every one of you. Want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. I love y'all. I respect y'all. And remember, if you want to spread love, you can spread love the Brooklyn way by Cash App today. Boom. That's the Cash App. That's the PayPal. If you enjoyed the show, spread some love via Cash App and PayPal. And of course, all that you do. We want to thank all of you for what y'all do. And remember, be at peace, be focused, stay out of trouble, stay strong, and thank y'all very much for tuning in right here on King Simon Presents. Don't forget, this coming Wednesday, we have Shar Bates, radio personality, community activist, and healer. So keep it right here. Don't touch the dial, and make sure you share, like. One love, people.
Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovation. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Go now.